Well, good evening, commissioners, everybody in the room. I'm the elephant in the room. My name is Martin Hyde. I've lived in this city for 20 years. I just walked up here from Laurel Park where I live. Incidentally, I get emails every week about developments in the city, and the city clerk's office is automatically sending them out to anybody who asks for them. So if you don't know, you snooze, you lose. The thing about unintended consequences is that they are consequences intended or not. When the temperance movement managed to get the Volstead Act passed, it wasn't their intention to help organize crime or to make millions of Americans into lawbreakers, but they did. In 1990, here in Sarasota, it wasn't the intention of those that mooted a building moratorium to create a sharp local recession, but they did. In physics, we know for every action there's a reaction, and the reaction from business to uncertainty is always to stop investing. I'm not against revising the code generally, to look for ways to find compatibility and sustainability, but I'm strongly against creating a building moratorium, which the proposal to move away from the current process would create. We have a planning board, we have judicial processes for major changes, and later this year we should have a clearly defined revised code. If what a developer seeks is within the bounds of a well-written code and approval process, a further layer of review is simply obstructionist. To me, repeating something already done reminds me of a famous line by Sean Connery as James Bond in a movie when he says of a dead foe, "What do you want me to do? Kill him again?" To add an extra round of review risks the supposed cure of additional public input killing the patient, by which, in this case, I mean killing our local economy. The global recession of 2008 thank you, was caused in part by an investment product called mortgage-backed securities. Most people had never heard of them until their failure collapsed Lehman Brothers, which started a chain reaction that required a historic federal bailout to prevent an economic meltdown. This example shows how if one removes one link in an economic chain, it can break the whole chain. My point is that our economy locally does not work inside a vacuum. We are not immune to the chill winds of recession and should not risk causing a homegrown one by imposing regulations that will make doing business in Sarasota impossible. I'd finish by saying not all developers are wicked. Harry Heigl was inspired by Siesta Key. Owen Burns created lasting architecture in downtown Sarasota, as did John Ringling. With a well-written code, we can legislate restrictions and ensure that future developers are as inspired as their predecessors were. Thank you.
Thank you. Orrin Collins.